Libra, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. Like always, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may or may not resonate, so take what resonates, leave what does not. We're just going to do an energetic capture of what might be going on for you in the next week or thereabouts. All right, what's going on, please, for Libra? Show me that Librian collective, show me that Libra collective, show me that Librian collective. Show me that Librian collective, please. Show me that Librian collective. What's going on for Libra? Nine of Wands, exhausted, blocking. What's going on? The Hanged Man, you need a timeout, perspective. Ace of Cups, what's in your heart? Queen of Swords. You seem to know and are aware of this. This is not a surprise to you. You're literally here, okay? And you're contemplating some of the things I'm looking at. So this is active participation in what's going on. You are aware that you're blocking, in other words. So that tells me it's with purpose, and so long as you're aware of it, good. The idea is to learn about why. And that's exactly what you're doing with the Hanged Man. So far you have elements in place that say you're self-aware, you have an idea, you may not know everything, but you're trying to find out with the Hanged Man. So good. It drives me crazy when people show me blockage and they don't understand why. And it just really delays everything in terms of working, healing, improvement, positivity, anything. So you're like, oh, I'm aware. You're like, I am aware and I'm exhausted doing it, and you want to get this sorted with your heart space specifically. It could be new love. I'm not leaning towards that at this time. It could be someone else's heart space. I don't know. But blocking is involved, and we want to take some time out to understand why with the Hanged Man. Let's see that Nine of Wands, please. Show me that Nine of Wands. Show me that Nine of Wands. Show me that Nine of Wands, please. Show me. Show me that Nine of Wands. Three of Swords, the World. Two of Swords, you haven't made up your mind if you want to end a cycle that's clearly causing you pain and frustration. So I don't even know where that hesitation is coming from. You're hesitating over what looks like, to me, a very simple construct. This hurts a great deal. And you are tired of putting yourself in a position to make it feel like you don't hurt. You do. It does feel like pain's being imposed upon you, and you are allowing it to some extent. I don't know why you haven't closed this out. You're saying you don't know if you should, honey. I think you got enough evidence here. I'm looking at the evidence. Like, I'm a detective. I'm in the locker room. I'm looking at all the evidence, and I'm like, case closed. So, what's up? What's with the hesitation? Because you're saying you want to prevent any more pain from occurring, mistrust issues, fear of rejection. Somebody is rejecting your heart. They're giving you mixed signals because you're saying you don't know if you should close this out. Then why is your guard up and trying to fend off any more pain than you already accumulated in this situation? It seems to me it's a closed case. Okay. That reminds me, I did your intimate tarot, and that was a powerfully shut case, I might add. I don't know if I'm seeing a continuation of that, and I don't know that this is necessarily a romantic situation. I just know you being involved in it hurts you a great deal, and you trying to fend off or ward off any more pain is just causing you more exhaustion by keeping it in your life. That's how I know it's active participation. Nine of Wands, guys, he's not the wounded warrior. I know that's what he's called. In reality, it's the same thing doing over and over again, expecting different results. So I see you warding off something, trying to ward off something. Please don't hurt me anymore. Please don't hurt. But by you even saying that is you participating. Okay. That means it still has the chance and opportunity to do exactly that. Okay. If you're just going like this, that means you're still out there holding that shield up. So get off the battlefield. I don't know what's up, guys. What's with the hesitation? Let's take a look at that Hanged Man. I want to see while you're hesitating to close this out, because it clearly hurts you, and you're clearly exhausted. Let's see the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man. Show me that Hanged Man, please. It doesn't have to be romantic. Let me say that again for the people who don't want to hear it. It does not have to be romantic. It's anything I just described. Okay? That you are seriously contemplating ending, but you're not convinced despite how exhausted and in pain you are. The Hanged Man for the Hanged Man in the upright. You need to come out of this. The Tower, something's hitting you. You've made up your mind. Thank God. I was say, where the hell is this going, Libra? Jesus. Okay. Is this, that's ludicrous. Good. So, that's interesting. See the Hanged Man in the proper position, then it comes out in reverse. Boom. Tower. Insight. You know what it is you're supposed to do. You just popped out with the Empress. Thank God. So you are claiming a decision. Thank you. As soon as you went into Hanged Man, you almost came out of it simultaneously. I don't know what hit you so hard that confirmed what you've been seeing and or experiencing, but it indeed is here. Okay. That's all I care about. All right? You don't always have to spend months or seasons or years here. Sometimes you just know. That's very powerful, Tower. It changed your position in the Hanged Man almost instantaneously. And then boom, there's your self-empowerment right there as the Empress. You're saying, I know what to do. I didn't need to hesitate too long. So I don't know why you hesitated to begin with. But something clinched it right here with the Tower. Something clinched it. You saw something, radical insight, radical observation. Something so powerful happened you couldn't ignore it. You couldn't talk yourself out of it. Oh, that didn't happen. Yes, it did. That Tower was enough proof for you to go into a self-empowered state and say, I made a decision. And it might be radical, but then so was it the idea that just occurred to me or the thing I just saw. Okay, so back here, hesitation. Talking yourself out of ending a cycle when you know you probably should close it. Then you got something that looks like irrefutable evidence that you couldn't argue with. But it did you a favor because it put you smack right into a sense of empowerment. I know what to do. Right? Okay. I don't know, honey. Maybe that was the big piece of evidence you were looking for. I have no idea. But honestly, I think you had enough to work with. So I don't know what that clincher was. I have no idea. But it was what you needed to snap you out of this indecision bullshit. Okay. Straight up. Ace of Cups. Show me that Ace of Cups. Show me that Ace of Cups. Show me that Ace of Cups. I don't know that your intimate tarot was that radical, but I could see that you had come to a firm conclusion that was absolutely correct for you, which is good. That's all I care about is, are you doing what's right for you? Okay. The Three of Cups, Page of Wands, the Five of Cups. There's that sadness. You know, I see you with regret and sadness saying, I can't connect to this anymore. And it's from a place in your heart. It's like, yeah, it felt good, but it hurts more than anything else. Correct. We can't open up further to it without getting more exposure. You've come to this conclusion. The more I expose myself to this, the more I just end up getting hurt. So while it has its moments, those moments aren't good enough, or they're far and few in between. So this is a very reduced version of what I'm seeing. I don't know what that Tower is, but it was sizable. How it comes across in your heart spaces, I'm going to miss connecting with this, but I also realize keeping myself connected to it makes me sick, or makes me feel bad, or puts me full of regret and remorse, and I know I shouldn't. You know this hurts you. You know this hurts you. I don't know why you even gave it this much room, to be honest with you. That was more than enough evidence right there, but you still weren't sure until this happened. You're like, I'm really going to miss connecting with this, but if I stay open towards it, I'm just going to continue to get hurt. And that's you acknowledging that you're participating in this and how it's not good for you. Okay? Let's see that Queen of Swords. Show me that Queen of Swords. Show me that Queen of Swords. Show me that Queen of Swords. It's kind of like this is the person who you would warn your best friend about. All you're talking to me about, telling me about, are red flags, red flags, red flags. Why can't you see it? And you know, that person who's like, yeah, but, and they're about to justify every single red flag. That's what the Nine of Wands looks like. That's what the Three of Swords looks like. And that indecision, I know I probably shouldn't tolerate it, the world, but, and then you know that person who can justify it. Everybody goes through that. We just want to prevent as much damage as possible. The severity of it, the delusion, the justification. And sometimes you have to have a whopper, a big old piece of evidence that is irrefutable. And it did you a favor, because as much as you went into Hanged Man, probably to find more reasons to keep this going, you came right out of it real quick, because you got something. You got something, honey. And it saved you any more unnecessary bullshit. So take that for what it is and be thankful. Because if the worst that happened in your heart is, I'm going to kind of miss connecting to this, but not really, be glad. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and there you are communicating your decision. This is not an easy thing. Soul bond energy here, 6 of Cups. Again, does not have to be romantic. I could be describing a connection you have with a family member or a friend where you are actively taking responsibility. There you are, taking responsibility, saying I can no longer communicate and or connect with you. I have to move on from the 6 of Swords. So whomever this is, soul bond and soulmates, guys, aren't what they think it is. I know how they're presented in movies and television and books and all that jazz. In real life, they are those connections that are meant to be a little more impactful. Positive, negative, but deeper. They're supposed to be. Why else would we pay attention? Or not pay attention? If it's just a 3 of Pentacles gig, someone you're not getting along with, fuck 'em. You can take her to leave that. 6 of Cups has a lasting impression. They're supposed to, for that reason. So it really irritates me when people don't but they're my soulmate. Yeah. They're the ones who are also equally likely to hurt you, but also help you understand you better. That's their purpose. That's their job. And somebody was their 6 of Cups too, and they did the same. Or you're putting it back on them. You know what I mean? They have a lesson in it too, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about you and your reaction to it. So I know it wasn't an easy decision, but nevertheless it is a decision that you are taking full accountability for because it's correct for you, not because it isn't. Okay, so when you're deploying that communication, I don't know, but it looks like soon. I'm leaving this behind. I can't communicate with you anymore. I can't hang out with you anymore. I can't do any whatever this is with you anymore. I just can't. You know, and it may not even be a soulmate thing. It could have been someone you've known a long time, you know. 6 of Cups is the implication of time as well. I've known you forever. Soulmate is you kind of know that person without trying. That's why it's unique. It's a unique emotional or energetic exchange you have with somebody that feels effortless. I mean, really effortless. It's easy. And it comes a turning point where it stops being easy and hurtful. You know, it's more hurtful. And you're expected to kind of put up with it because you're specially or uniquely connected to them. And that's why I guess you put up with it as long as you did, is because you know that special bond is there. Or it's just time. Time served. Okay. But I agree with your decision, and I'm sorry something hit you that hard, but also I'm also not sorry. It clearly helps you get you out of this unstuckness. You got hit with something hard, babe. That said, whatever the fuck this is, I thank it for what it was or what it used to be for me, and it's not anymore. I accept that. Okay. I don't know what that evidence was, but it's looking like it's hitting you relatively soon. And soon in tarot means anything from days, weeks to months. Okay. All right. Anything else in here, please? Let's get some moon for you. A new start is coming. No shit. With a new moon. In fact, I'm filming this intentionally around the lunar eclipse. So even though this comes out Sunday for you, this is pre-lunar eclipse energy. So in other words, I'm gathering the height of it right now. That's why I pre-record. But yeah, a new start is coming under the guidance of the new moon. So what looks like a difficult decision and transition now, it will benefit you, I promise, as one door closes, another opens. Okay. A new start and what? I don't know. But guys, new start, even when you shed these old energies, constitutes a new start. It frees up portions of you. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, that's right about here with the tower. I don't think it's dropped yet. Some of you are right about there. Really close. And it's radical insight, but it's radical insight that you need, okay? Oh, Lord. Communications are flying in. Like, what's going on? Oh, my gosh. They got, you know, I must have said something super saucy, because it's when I say something that's like a little extra or a little extra edgy, oh, boy. My notifications start blowing up, and I can see it. Like, I wonder what I said. Anyway, the hidden gem, the pearl, yes. You have hidden wisdom in you. That's also the pearl. Hidden gem, you're a beauty, you're a priceless treasure. Okay, and you're stronger than you know. The pearl takes time to create, and it's under pressure and pressure and pressure that creates something so beautiful. And time. Not pressure is more about the diamond, I suppose, but you see what I'm saying? The pearl nevertheless takes time, and it still takes some pressure and unusual conditions to create it. All the more reason why it's a gem. You have also, some of you, deeply rooted to hidden wisdom. The kind of wisdom that people take for granted, life wisdom, things like that. But yes, the hidden gem, being exposed to it. The scales, I know, see that came out, tried to come out upside down. That's you upside down, and you have been for a little bit over here. That sense of injustice. Documents for some of you might be involved. It might be a legal issue. Absolutely, 100%. The idea is we're trying to get our scales back in order. Okay? But I see where it was a lack of justice or confusion about technicalities, legal issues, the follow-up. That might have been confusing. Okay, and then the lion, strength and success. Yes, adopt those energies of the lion, particularly if you have Leo in your chart. I really want you to tap into that. It's at your disposal. Okay, anything else in here, please, for Libra? Okay, loyal, unexpected income for some of you. 18 and 27 might be numbers of reference for some of you. As some of you felt really strongly the need to be loyal to this. Again, if you have that kind of unique soulmate energy with somebody or a connection that's just outstanding, your first instinct is to be loyal to it. So in other words, some trivials, it's not triviality, they added up enough to cause you pain. Okay, but that's why I was looking for, why isn't this closed out? I already have enough evidence that you should. But you're like, I need more. And you found more. You got more. And up until that, you were still probably willing to be loyal to this until you found more. And there's some unexpected income. I'm not sure what that's about, but for some of you, yes, unexpected income. What's that to do with anything? I could not say. That could be part of the legal stuff. Okay. I do not know. It could have to do also with that reference of the hidden gem, and it's in the material world. I took it as the metaphor, but yes, it could be something to do with something that's rare and has a value. That could be it too. But for the most part, I'm taking a huge portion of that from that sense of loyalty. I have to find reasons to stay dedicated to this, even though it hurts. And it turns out that's not true. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and throw down some charms. Not too many. Let's just do just enough. Okay. Oh. Okay. Aries, the medallion of Aries for some of you, but I got the reverse end. It says courageous. Okay. Big masculine glasses. Let's see. Oh, there we go. See? Yeah, we need contrast so people can see it. There you go. I love these. These are so cute. But these are the big glasses. Okay. And then the crab in reverse. Cancer, but also feelings not being consolidated. We need them to get consolidated. Okay. Trying to emotionally shut down on this, but knowing it's not working. All right. We need to take ownership of those feelings, and thus we understand our direction. Okay. Libra, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.